My work aims to take complex ideas and concepts and make them more digestible and easier to understand through illustrated infographics and similar kinds of illustrations. Hi, my name is Danielle Coke, and I am a digital illustrator and social justice advocate. I first got started creating art that spoke to different racial justice issues, talking about things like seeing in color and the importance of navigating race-related conversations well. And in the midst of all of that, we witnessed systemic racism, police brutality, and racial injustice take center stage in the year of 2020. The source of inspiration in that season was definitely a place of grief, but also a place of hope, because I knew that there was potential in each and every person to see the way that God has gifted and made us. And for me, I felt in this season, using the gift that I had been given with art and seeing a need for inspiration and information about racial reconciliation, hope, and justice, I decided to lean into that. And that's kind of what inspired the work that I do today. The story of me creating art stemmed from the first piece of art that I made that was social justice related. It was Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and I wanted to make a piece that spoke to his legacy that I often felt was sometimes misconstrued. I saw that Black History Month was right around the corner, and I used it as an opportunity to keep illustrating these issues with hope that more people would be willing to pay attention to them if they were pretty. And then in that same season, we witnessed the tragic deaths of Ahmaud Arbery, George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and I decided to lean into that moment and to create art that not only honored that conversation and spoke into the need for justice, but also inspired hope by reminding everyone that we each have a part to play in this larger story. For aspiring illustrators and artists who might just be starting out and want to use art as a way to speak to things that they care about, I would say that there is space for you and there is a need for you to do what you do. I always say that there are 3 things that set you apart that no one else has: your style, your story, and your sphere of influence. So I would say don't let comparison stop you from making a difference in that way, and truly lean into what makes you unique and what you're passionate about, because I feel like at that intersection is where purpose is. Well, what truly keeps me grounded and keeps me focused is remembering that while I do have a passion to love my neighbor as myself, I first and foremost want to love God with all my heart, soul, mind, and strength. And so Luke 10:27 is honestly the scripture of my life. I really cling to that as a reminder of, as I love God with everything in me, He in turn equips me to love my neighbor as myself. And that love comes from God ultimately. So that's a verse that I truly cling to, and it helps me keep my eyes on the prize.